It stinks.
Oh man, do I have another excellent adventure to talk about today. Today we're playing P.O.W, Prisoners of War. You play some dirty prisoner who's trying to escape out of some jail. I think it's during Vietnam or something. Man, this game sure takes me back to the days when I was in Vietnam. I remember it like it was yesterday. Me and my friends, we were out beating a bunch of old people out in some village. Well, as we're beating up the old people, this little kid comes out of nowhere. And the problem with little kids in Vietnam is sometimes they'd have a grenade or something. So, to make a long story short, I'm trying to get my knife out of this kid's head. You'd think a little kid's skull would have some give to it, but no, man, that knife was stuck. And then the Sarge comes around the corner. I'm like, oh man, I'm in trouble now. And the Sarge is like, Richie, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, oh man, they're gonna send me upriver for sure now. And he's like, Richie, if you're gonna stab a kid in the face, at least hold the knife right. And then the Sarge, he pulled the knife right out of that kid's head. Man, was my face red. So we all laughed about it later after a couple beers. Well, and we were pretty drunk, so we're like, let's go rape some of these bitches. Well, we went back into the village and found some broads. Now, the problem with raping broads in those countries is sometimes you get drippy dick. And man, drippy dick is not good. But one of the good things is when you were done with them, you would just tell them to go dig a hole. And I guess you could figure out the rest from there. Let's talk about the graphics. I remember one time in Vietnam, I was pulling tunnel rat duty. And man, that sucks because you got to go in these tunnels underground. Well, I was following some guy and his name was Stinky Pete. Well, Stinky Pete, he's going ahead of me and all of a sudden his spine blows out of his back. And I'm like, what the hell? Then all of a sudden I smelled shit all over the place. I guess he rolled over a landmine and it blew the shit right out of his ass. It smelled so bad, I had to get out of there. Man, that ruined my whole day. Let's talk about my scrotum. My scrotum is really wrinkly, and when it's hot out, sometimes it hangs to my knees. I hate it, and it smells bad a lot, like it's like a cheese or something. I should probably get it checked out. Maybe I'll do that one of these days. Back to my adventures in Vietnam. I remember there was this old guy in one of the villages. Well, I dropped my cigarettes and I ain't gonna pick it up myself, especially when these worms are over there. So I'm like, pick it up, asshole. And I don't think he understood me, but when I started beating his head against the tree stump, I think he understood it, but he couldn't pick them up anymore. Speaking about the villages, one day I was taking a leak in one of the rice paddies. I don't know, that pissed a lot of them off because I guess they eat that shit or something. So anyway, they're all yelling at me and stuff, and I just called the helicopter in. They didn't yell anymore after that. Let's talk about something pertaining to video games. I know, I'm talking about the villages a lot, but man, we had so much fun. I remember me and Private Rico, we had a contest. We were like, I bet you I could get more scalps than you. And he's like, no way, man, I could get more scalps than you. So we both sharpened our knives and we're running around, chopping off noggins. I lost, but only by a couple. But Rico was really good. He could chop off a scalp in like seconds. I remember I was at some Vietnamese whorehouse, right? And they used to have these baths, you know, because you'd be in the jungles and your ass would stink. And no bitch wants to mess with that when your ass smells bad. Well, anyway, I'm sitting in the bathtub and this broad's across from me. And well, I couldn't help it. I was sick for being in the jungle and eating that nasty food. And I left a floater in the bathtub. Well, that bitch started screaming, but I was laughing too hard to shoot her in the face. Well, I'm looking at my watch. It looks like it's about time I should go. It was fun talking to you. I hope you like the game. Have a great day. Bye.